I think we agree that, it's our job to represent the people that live in the city, the inhabitants of the city as it's articulated in the Vancouver Charter, and that, I certainly hold the opinion that we should be representing the people as we plan for the future. There seems to be difficulty in doing that. I hear things like louder voices and some suggestions that the residents' associations, for example, are not truly representative of the residents of the city. So I know in the past we'd had things like, the NIST groups for neighborhood coordination. Do you see any form of more granular governance that could be put into place to be gathering feedback from the neighborhoods that would have greater legitimacy and build greater trust?
I think you've created it.
Well, no, I'm not going there. I'm trying.
No, I know you're not.
What I'm trying to get at is cart horse, and I don't know what my opinion of what I read in this report was aspirational values, creating a structure that we were asking residents to respond to.
Yeah.
I think it's more about land use planning. But what I'm asking you as the co-chair of the Coalition of Vancouver Neighbourhoods is there a way that there could be greater legitimacy created at the neighborhood level through some kind of neighborhood governance to carry the voice of the people forward from the grassroots upward?
Well, I think that if we move towards a Department of Neighborhoods, or whatever name you want to call it, where there's representation of, this goes back to the first step has to be agreement amongst the city and its residents. What defines the boundaries of neighborhoods? I think that's step one. So once you have a common agreement on where those neighborhoods are located and what the boundaries of those are, then you can move into identifying the people that live in those neighborhoods, and then you can you can work with some legitimacy in establishing who is representative of those neighborhoods.
Well, I'd suggest that's something that should be looked at very seriously, because it concerns me when resident input is being discredited or not being taken as the primary driver of the planning for the future of the city. So over to you and your organizations and ones like you to maybe work with the city to come up with something that is going to be treated as trustworthy.
Well, we had meetings, my co-chair and I, with Susan Haid just recently, and that's in the works.
Thanks very much.
And it's something to be moving towards.